What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Revival. My name is JJ, and this is what I've been playing lately. Alright, so I've had a few people reach out to me and ask me since I was done with my list for 2021 of 20 games that I beat, what am I playing? So typically, like, what I've done the past few years is I use this time to, like, catch up on games that I missed that came out throughout the year. And I'll be honest with you, for me, 2021 didn't have a whole ton of games that really came out that I was dying to play or anything like that. There were a few, but overall, it was kind of a lackluster game for me, game year for me. But I have been playing. I'm always playing something. Usually, it's like 1 or 2 games at a time, just because I cannot switch between like 5 or 6 or more, like some people can, and just keep track of like storylines and control schemes and all this stuff. Especially if you're switching between consoles and controllers and that kind of thing. But lately I've been playing 3 games for the most part, and one of them like literally just started yesterday because it just came out. But so the first one I've been playing, and I'll have some footage playing while this is going on. But I made a video about it, and that's Forza Horizon 5. I've got a handful of people that I've been playing with every now and then. It's been a blast. I am enjoying the hell out of it. I've already done so much. I think I've already done more in this game than I did in Forza Horizon 4 total. Maybe not total, but I mean, like, I never explored every single road in Forza Horizon 4, but I've done it in 5. I've got almost every single sign that you can get. There's a few that I'm missing that you have to, like, do, like, jumps to get, and it's really tough, and I'm just kind of like, I'm waiting for a little more videos to come out where I can just watch other people do it and then just copy those moves. But I've gotten those for the most part, and I'm just having so much fun with the game. It's a blast, and it's a really great time killer. And I really like. Frankly, I've gotten to play again with people who I hadn't played games with for a while. My friend John, who if you remember when I talked about when I was obsessed with Gran Turismo on PS2. He was the guy that I played with, and I actually mentioned this to him about Forza Horizon 4, and I was like, hey dude, you gotta check out this game. Reminds me just like when we, had our PS2s and we were playing Gran Turismo in your basement, and, we were just sitting there hanging out and just shooting the shit and playing this racing game, and it was a really, really good time. And then he started playing 4, and he was like, oh, this is cool, and I told him, I was like, 5 is coming out soon, and, it's going to be great because you'll get, if you want to play, you get to start in from the beginning, like I did with 4. So he picked it up, and we've been having a good time on that. The online has been a little iffy, but they've been getting better at it, and things have been running a little bit better. There's still some issues with the game as far as the gameplay and connectivity, but the game itself is fun. It's so much fun, and I highly recommend it if you have an Xbox and you really just. Like I said in my video about it, it's not a racing game. I mean, it is, but it's more of an adventure. And so I definitely highly recommend it. Keeping in that same vein with Xbox, the Halo Infinite multiplayer beta has come out, and it's totally free. And I am having a great time with it, like much more than I was expecting to. I haven't really gotten into Halo multiplayer since Halo 2. And that was when I lived with some friends of mine. We had a house with. Each of us had our Xboxes in the basement, so we had 4 Xboxes and 4 TVs in the basement, and we all played online together, and it was just awesome. It was an absolute blast. And I haven't had this much fun since then. I've been playing with Adrian and his family, and we just go in and eat. You know, even when we lose, it really doesn't matter. Like, we're just having a good time with it. The gameplay is solid. It reminds me a lot more. That's probably why I like it, is because it reminds me a lot more of the older Halo games. And it feels good to be playing it again and actually enjoying myself. Not that I didn't enjoy myself with the other Halo games, but I don't know. For some reason, this one's clicking a lot more with me, like it hasn't with the past few. So that's been a lot of fun. Again, it's in beta, so there are some connectivity issues there as well. Hopefully they get those ironed out quickly, because it's been kind of annoying at times. When it works, it's great, but when it doesn't work, it's really annoying, because that's the worst time to have connection issues and like stuttering and that kind of stuff is in a competitive game. And it's just really, really frustrating. But the game itself is a lot of fun, and I'm excited for it. I went ahead and I just pre-ordered the single player as well, because I want to play it. So I'm excited to see what the full game has to offer. So, but I really, really am enjoying Halo multiplayer for sure. And like I said, both of those are on Xbox and PC. I think Xbox One and the Xbox Series consoles. So if anybody wants to add me, by all means, I'm still playing both of those pretty actively. So yeah, hit me up. Also, a couple non-Xbox games that I've been playing. One is Scarlet Nexus on PS5. Like I said, I was trying to find games that came out in 2021 that I hadn't had a chance to try, that seemed somewhat interesting, and I'd heard good things about this. I gotta be honest with you, it's not really clicking with me. The gameplay is solid. It is really, really good. And I can definitely see the merits in this game. I'm gonna finish it. I'm at the very end. I think there's 12 chapters total, and I'm in 10. It's just, the story is so out there and weird and very... It's just really weird. It's just a little too weird for me. It's just not really up my alley. I think it's fine. Like I said, I'm gonna finish it because I'm having fun with the gameplay. But I'm already like, for the past like 2 chapters, I'd say I already started like skipping cutscenes and story beats, just because I'm just like I can't even follow what's going on, and I'm just not crazy about it. And I'm not saying that because I think it's overly complicated and it's like over my head or something like that. I have no doubt that if I actually like paid attention and like listened to it and stuff like that, I could probably figure out what it is and, you know, kind of understand the basic gist and whatnot. But it's just not grabbing me. It's not. I don't really want to. And that's, you know, if you enjoy this game, that's awesome. Because I know people. That's why I got it, because it was recommended to me by some people. But if you like this game, more power to you. It's awesome, because I can see the merits, at least in the gameplay and everything. Gameplay actually is a little bit like Nier, just like really, really solid, and like just a lot of cool flashy moves you can do. It's really, really neat. But I'm just kind of like over the story, so I'm glad it's really short, because I can be done soon. And I should be wrapping that up in the next couple of days, and then I'll be done with it. But it's not a bad game. It's just a little much for me. So I like a little bit more simplicity in my plots when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I mean, I grew up on the Super Nintendo RPGs, so it's like those weren't exactly super deep, complex games, but they were so solid in their simplicity. I really, really just love those characters and those stories from back then, and these are just a little bit much for somebody like me. So, last but certainly not least, game that just came out yesterday. I got the dual pack of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, or Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and I love it. I'm having so much fun with this. The only reason I haven't finished this is because this came out and I started firing it up, and man, I'm having a blast with it. I also didn't know that if you have a Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee save, as well as a Sword and Shield save, Sword or Shield save, you get a free like Jirachi and Mew within the game. All you have to do is talk to a couple NPCs. So when they handed those over to me, I was like, oh, sweet, thanks, okay. It was pretty cool. I'm playing Pearl. I know a handful of people that are playing Pearl. I know a handful of people that are playing Diamond. It's really cool to look at my friends list on there and see a bunch of people playing these games, and I've been texting people about them, and it's just a lot of fun. I really am having a good time with it. I always get the dual packs just because I know that if I ever want to go back to these games, if I ever want to play them again, I can play the other version and get a little bit of a different experience. That's kind of why I do that. And this way also, if I like get it and then I start playing one and then I realize everybody I know is playing that same one, then I can be like, oh crap, and then I can switch to the other version. And because I like being able to trade and help other people get different Pokemon and that kind of thing. So, like I said, I'm playing Pearl. I'm really enjoying it, and I think it's I actually really like the aesthetics. I like the look. I like the updated visuals to it. It's very cutesy, but it's Pokemon. Like, these are cutesy monsters doing battle and stuff like that. Like, it's always how it's always been. I was talking to Adrian about these, and he was saying how the Pokemon Sword and Shield, he wasn't a crazy fan of the artwork and how those were presented, just because it didn't feel as much like Pokemon, which the older games were like the top-down, visual style and that kind of thing. And I kind of thought about it, and I was like, yeah, I kind of agree. Not that I disliked it, I just, when it comes to Pokemon, I think I prefer this style as well, and this is like just an updated version of those older games, and I really like that. So, yeah, it's what I've been playing lately, and I'm going to try to knock out a few more games before the end of the year if I can. And with Christmas coming, I'm sure I'll get a few more. So I'm definitely excited to get into those. So guys, let me know what you're playing. What are you up to? I just kind of like have known other people to make videos like this, and like I said, I had some people ask me what I've been playing since I finished my list, so I figured why not just make a short little video. I'm sure this won't be the last time I do this, because I will have my list for next year, and I'll finish it at some point, which there's a lot of long games, so it might take me longer, but we'll see either way. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what's going on, what you've been playing. If you want to add me in any of these, just hit me up. It's totally cool. I have no problem giving out my screen name or my friend code, that kind of thing. So I'm happy to do that and play with other people. So yeah, let me know. And as always, keep on gaming.